Hello and welcome back to the channel. Look around you. The world is moving faster than ever. We're bombarded by information, the headlines, or constant stream of worry, and 2025 promises even more rapid change. From the pressures of work to the rise of AI and the never-ending scroll of the digital world. It's easy to feel lost, anxious, and out of control. Many people are searching for an anchor, a way to not just survive, but thrive amidst this modern chaos. But what if the solution wasn't a new app or a complicated productivity hack, but a timeless philosophy born over 2,000 years ago? What if the key to navigating the uncertainties of 2025 is found in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism? We're talking about a powerful operating system for the mind, a way to build inner resilience against the external world. If you're tired of feeling tossed around by your emotions and the whims of fate, stick with us, because in this video, we're going to break down 10 Stoic habits you can start practicing right now to take back control of your peace, your focus, and your life in the coming year. These aren't just theoretical ideas, they are practical, battle-tested techniques for modern living, explained through the words of the masters themselves. 1. The Dichotomy of Control. The first and most foundational habit we must embrace is mastering the dichotomy of control. This concept is the cornerstone of Stoic thought, and Epictetus encapsulated it perfectly when he said, "Some things are in our control, and others are not." Think about that for a moment. Most of our anxiety in 2025 comes from trying to control things that are simply outside our power. The stock market, someone else's opinion of us, geopolitical events, even the pace of technological change like AI development. When we fret over these external events, we waste our energy and sacrifice our peace. The Stoic habit is to draw a clear line. I can control my judgments, my reactions, and my efforts. I cannot control the outcome. In the modern context, this means I can put in my best work effort. Effort is controlled, but I can't control if my boss gives me a promotion. Outcome is uncontrolled. I can practice safe driving, controlled, but I can't control if another driver makes a mistake, uncontrolled. By focusing solely on our sphere of influence, we eliminate needless worry and channel our energy into constructive action, a critical tool against the overwhelm of digital overload and information fatigue. The moment you truly internalize this principle, a vast amount of mental baggage simply falls away. 2. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. Our second habit is a stark reminder, yet one that brings immense clarity and urgency. Memento mori, the contemplation of our own mortality. Seneca, the great Stoic playwright and advisor, advised us not to postpone living, saying, "Let us prepare our minds as if we had come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing." In our culture, death is often seen as a morbid topic to be avoided, but the Stoics used it as a powerful tool for living. Contemplating the brevity of life is not meant to depress you, it's meant to motivate you to prioritize what truly matters. In 2025, with so many distractions vying for our attention, from social media trends to short-term pleasures, the thought of our limited time serves as an immediate check. Are you spending your precious, finite hours on things that align with your deepest values? The modern application of memento mori helps us overcome procrastination, escape the trap of comparison, and gives us the courage to pursue meaningful goals before our time runs out. It is the ultimate self-improvement hack, compelling us to use this moment, this day, effectively. 3. Amor Fati. Love your fate. The third habit is arguably the most radical and transformative. Amor Fati, which translates to love your fate. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, expressed this idea of acceptance beautifully. Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens. Then you will be happy. This isn't passive resignation. It's an active, powerful acceptance of everything that has happened, is happening, and will happen, the good, the bad, and the indifferent, as necessary components of your life's story. In a world full of AI anxiety and economic uncertainty, it's easy to wish things were different. But Stoics understand that resistance to reality is the source of suffering. Amor Fati teaches us to not just endure setbacks, but to see them as opportunities for growth and practice. We stop complaining and start asking, how can I use this challenge to become a better, stronger person? This habit is crucial for maintaining mental peace when unexpected failures or disappointments inevitably strike. 4. Premeditatio Malorum, or the premeditation of evils. Habit number 4 is the practice of Premeditatio Malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This means taking time, perhaps at the beginning or end of your day, to mentally rehearse potential difficulties, setbacks, and losses. Seneca advised, "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary." The Stoic goal is not to invite trouble, but to immunize ourselves against shock and surprise. By imagining what could go wrong, losing your job, a relationship ending, a business failure, we weaken the emotional punch of these events if they actually happen. This practice also helps us appreciate what we have right now. A modern application is preparing for AI disruption at work. Instead of panicking, you premeditate by considering what skills you would need to learn or what alternative career paths you would explore. This mental rehearsal replaces fear with a ready plan, drastically reducing anxiety and enhancing self-control by making us mentally anti-fragile. 5. Virtue is the only good. Our fifth essential habit focuses our value system on the internal, not the external, through the principle that virtue is the only good. The 4 cardinal Stoic virtues are justice, treating others fairly; temperance, self-control and moderation; courage, facing fear, not just physical bravery; and wisdom, knowledge of what is truly good and evil. Epictetus taught, "Where is the good? In what is ours? Where is the bad? In what is ours? And what is neither good nor bad? In what is not ours?" In our consumer-driven world, we are constantly told that wealth, status, likes, or a perfect body are the good. The Stoics fundamentally reject this. These externals are indifferents. They can be used well or poorly. The only thing that truly makes a life good is the consistent practice of virtue. This habit frees us from the treadmill of seeking external validation, focusing our self-improvement not on superficial metrics, but on becoming a person of deep, ethical character. This is the ultimate self-mastery. 6. Practice voluntary discomfort. The 6th powerful habit is to practice voluntary discomfort. Seneca, who came from wealth, would occasionally eat plain food, wear old clothes, and sleep on a hard surface to inoculate himself against the fear of poverty. He argued that you must rouse your soul and brace it to the endurance of those evils by which it is otherwise threatened. This habit is about building psychological toughness and gratitude. In 2025, our lives are designed for maximum comfort, which ironically makes us softer and more fragile when true adversity strikes. Voluntary discomfort might mean fasting for a day, taking a cold shower, walking instead of driving, or temporarily giving up your smartphone for a few hours to combat digital addiction. By intentionally stepping outside your comfort zone in small, controlled ways, you train your mind to realize, I can handle this. I am stronger than my desire for ease. This fosters incredible self-control and resilience.
7. Mindful impression management. Habit number 7 is perhaps the most useful antidote to the relentless pace of modern life: mindful impression management. Epictetus gave us the critical command: don't let your imagination be crushed by the magnitude of the objects of contemplation, but when a sudden impression arises, say, you are an impression and not at all the thing you appear to be. An impression is a sudden thought or feeling, an impulse to rage at a driver, the urge to panic after reading a terrifying headline, or the thought that you are a failure after a minor mistake. Most people immediately act on these impressions. The Stoic habit is to pause. Insert a gap between the impression and your reaction. Question the impression. Is this true? Is this helpful? Does this thought align with my character? This mindful pause is the key to emotional self-control, especially relevant in the face of keyboard warriors and algorithm-fueled outrage online. It teaches us that our emotions are not facts, and that freedom lies in choosing how we respond to them. 8. Keep a Stoic journal or daily reflection. The 8th habit, a staple for Marcus Aurelius, is the practice of keeping a Stoic journal or engaging in daily reflection. His personal journal, now known as Meditations, was his nightly practice of self-improvement and accountability. This habit requires you to review your day not to judge or self-flagellate, but to learn. A powerful framework for this reflection is to ask 3 questions. 1. Where did I go wrong? Where did I let my emotions control me? 2. What did I do well? Where did I act virtuously? 3. What could I have done differently? This isn't just journaling, it's a moral and ethical review. It's the most powerful way to track your self-improvement over time, ensuring you are constantly course-correcting toward your ideal self. In a world of fleeting digital conversations, this quiet, honest reflection becomes your personal sanctuary, a tool for achieving mental clarity and self-mastery. 9. Practice gratitude and appreciation. Our 9th Stoic habit is the daily cultivation of gratitude and appreciation. While often associated with modern positive psychology, it has deep roots in Stoicism, often tied back to the practice of Premeditatio Malorum. By imagining loss, we are better able to appreciate what we have while we have it. Seneca noted, "He is a great man who uses earthenware as if it were silver. He is no less great who uses silver as if it were earthenware." The habit is simple. Take time each day to consciously acknowledge the people, circumstances, and things you typically take for granted. Your health, clean water, the freedom to pursue your goals, the love of a friend. This isn't superficial thankfulness, it's an active recognition that everything is on loan, temporary, and subject to change. This perspective instantly shifts your focus from what you lack to what you possess, acting as a powerful antidote to modern envy fueled by social media comparison. Gratitude grounds us in the present reality and fosters deep, stable mental peace. 10. Act for the common good, oikiosis. The final and 10th habit is to act for the common good, a concept Stoics called oikiosis, which describes our natural inclination to care for ourselves that gradually expands to include family, community, and eventually all of humanity. As Marcus Aurelius put it, what is not good for the beehive is not good for the bee. We are social beings. Our well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of the wider world. In a time of intense individualism, this habit reminds us that true virtue includes justice and service. It means looking beyond self-improvement metrics and asking, how can my unique skills and efforts contribute to my neighborhood, my company, or society? This could be something as simple as being a good, ethical neighbor, or as large as volunteering your time. By focusing outward on the good of others, we find a deeper, more profound sense of meaning and purpose that transcends individual struggle, connecting us to something larger than ourselves. This is Stoicism's ultimate contribution to a better 2025. So, there you have it. 10 Stoic habits designed not for a philosopher in ancient Rome, but for you, navigating the complex, challenging, and often overwhelming realities of 2025. This isn't about becoming emotionless, it's about becoming mentally sovereign. By consistently practicing these habits, by focusing on what you can control, accepting what you cannot, grounding yourself in virtue, and training yourself to be resilient, you are building an internal fortress against the unpredictable external world. Stoicism promises neither wealth nor fame, but it offers something far more valuable: a profound, unshakable mental peace and absolute self-control, regardless of the circumstances. These are the tools you need to face AI, digital overload, and all the uncertainties of the future with calm, courage, and purpose. The journey to a better life is a long one, and it begins with a single deliberate step. Which Stoic habit, the Dichotomy of Control, Amor Fati, or perhaps voluntary discomfort, will you commit to practicing and mastering starting today? Write your choice in the comments below. We read every one of your responses, and they truly fuel this community of wisdom. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom, and remember, the path to a tranquil mind is always within your reach. Thank you for watching.